Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Storytime. Please say hi in the comments so I can say hi back. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Hi, Kathy and Logan. I assume it's Logan too, but excuse me. I'm still a little sleepy. Are you guys sleepy this morning? It is kind of raining out again, which is like, whoa. So, hi, Naomi and Daniel. And blessings on you, Daniel and Megan, for the loudness. May there be quiet at some point. Hi, Izzy and Catherine. Thanks for sharing that picture of your craft yesterday, Izzy and Catherine. That was really cool. I sent it to Savannah. She was super excited. A picture of it. Anyway. All right. Hi, Declan and Finn and Zeke and Mom and Dad. All right, let's get started. This book always makes me think of Hannah, who was our Sunday school teacher at Old Pine and is on our board at Beacon. I'm not sure why. I think just because it's really funny and I think she likes it. So this is dedicated to you, Miss Hannah. All right, so the book we're reading today is called Glampsters. My husband Sean just laughed in the background. And it's written by Elizabeth Cody Kimmel and illustrated by Jackie Urbanabek. Sorry, Jackie. Not saying your name very well. All right, so here's our main characters. A couple of hamsters. And that one does not look very happy. The other one's sleeping. Harriet the hamster was vexed between the neon sign blinking Hamster World and her sister. Stop it.
So sorry.
I'm so sorry. I have the giggles today. Okay. Between the neon sign blinking Hamster World and her sister Patricia's snores, Harriet was wide awake. I'm so sorry. Do you ever get the giggles? I hope that you do, because I have them this morning. You need to get out of here, Sean. I can't. I need you to go somewhere else.
I'll be good. I want to hear the story.
Okay. All right. Guys, I'm so sorry. I wish we were in person because this would feel less awkward. Okay. Hamster World was having its huge annual sale in the morning. It was the hamster's big chance to be adopted. And she had to get her beauty sleep. Harriet decided to read some of the magazine pages the assistant store manager had used to line her cage. Sometimes she got lucky. Sometimes she got lucky and found a whole issue of Nuts and Seeds Weekly or... Okay, go away. It's Sean, guys. It's my husband, Sean. He's making me so bad. Making me... Get out of here. Go away. She left. Oh my gosh, guys. Whew. All right.
Just another quarantine Monday.
All right. So Harriet is annoyed. Sister is snoring. She starts to read some of the magazine pages. She loved reading the pages of Hamsters at Home, filled with photos of hamsters in their luxurious new homes. Again, I'm super sorry for my giggles. A little out of control. Whew. What if I'm never chosen? Harriet murmured. No one ever seems to notice Patricia and me. Patricia gave a little snore and rolled over. Harriet's eye was caught by the page Patricia had been lying on. Patricia rolling over, and then she's noticing this page that she was lying on. Not getting noticed? Now you can go from hamster to glamster. Well, here is something interesting, Harriet said. So there's Harriet reading the page. Harriet scanned the article and her eyes grew wide. There were pictures of glamsters everywhere. Their fur was sleek and shiny. They wore fancy, glittering shoes and enormous white-rimmed sunglasses. I bet if I looked like that, I'd be noticed in record time, Harriet thought. All she had to do was follow a few simple steps. All right, and here's the glamsters. Look at their fancy outfits. And here's another one that's kind of like rock and roll. Harriet took the 5-minute Rate Your Glamster Potential quiz. She chose her signature colors and filled out a questionnaire called Is Your Coat Dazzling or Dull? She created her own version of their High Gloss and Glow Fur Volumizer using carrot juice water and essence of sesame seed husk. She rubbed the potion over every inch of her fur, just like the article said. So she clicked maybe, and there she is getting her fur ready. Why, I feel tingly and sleek already, Harriet declared. Patricia continued to snore away. So there's Harriet feeling sleek. Harriet followed the instructions under Create Your Unique Look and made a glamorous hat. She used a wrapper from a Lifesavers tropical fruits roll to give it an exotic rainbow look. I can practically feel the glamour oozing out of me. What shall I do next? So there she made a hat. And here she's wearing her fancy hat. Harriet looked at Patricia. Then she knew exactly what to do. Using slivers of leftover seed packaging, Harriet fashioned Patricia a lovely set of whisker extensions and glued them into place with celery paste. They looked so nice, she made another set for herself. So there she is, deciding what to do. Patricia is asleep, unaware. A few minutes later, Patricia woke up. When she saw Harriet, she began to scream. She screamed so high and so loud that Harriet began to scream too. And there's her whisker extension. Patricia, Harriet cried. Harriet? Whispered Patricia. Of course it's Harriet, Harriet answers. Who else would I be? I was dreaming about space aliens. I thought you were one of them. Ooh. Patricia's not a fan of the new look. Or maybe she's just scared about it. Harriet laughed. It's the new me, Patricia. I've transformed myself. And she gave a little twirl. Ta-da, Harriet announced. I'm a glamster. And here she is in all her glamster glory. Patricia just stared. Darling, it's the key to getting us noticed. Patricia shook her head. Oh, Harriet, I don't know what to say. That's all right. You're my sister and I love you. We'll give you a makeover too. Patricia looked Harriet up and down. Well, I know. Don't you just love it? I started with High Gloss and Glow Fur Volumizer as my signature look. And given a little more time, I think I can produce a two-tone claw polish that will... But Harriet, Patricia interrupted, have you actually looked at yourself? So there she is talking about all the things she's doing. Harriet paused to consider this and then scampered over to the shiny silver water dish. I'm not quite sure this is the glamster look I was after, she said very quietly. Patricia put a paw around her sister. Overhead, the lights began coming on. Hamster World was opening for business. Harriet buried her face in Patricia's soft fur. What was I thinking? Harriet moaned. No one will want me now. I'm Frankenhamster. Harriet, Patricia said. So there's Harriet really sad. Some nice little girl is going to take you home, and I'll be stuck here, and we'll never see each other again, Harriet wailed. Harriet, Patricia repeated. We've always been together, Harriet howled. That's all that really matters, and now it's too late. She's very upset. Harriet, snap out of it. Patricia picked up Harriet and tossed her in the water bowl. Wow. Dramatic. Well, sometimes we need that, right? Harriet spluttered and swam until Patricia reached in and hauled her out. Well, that's definitely an improvement, Patricia said. The magazine, Harriet paused between words to let her teeth chatter, said we needed to be glamsters to get noticed, and today is the sale. Patricia pulled a flannel scrap out of the bed pile and began toweling Harriet off. All of our brothers and sisters got homes, Patricia said. Yes, Harriet sniffed. And they weren't glamsters, Patricia added. No, Harriet snuffled. Well then, Patricia said, giving Harriet's back another brisk rub, you don't look like Frankenhamster anymore. The family resemblance is back. Harriet noticed a little girl a few feet away, watching them closely. Really, Harriet, you mustn't worry yourself so, Patricia chattered, still rubbing Harriet with the towel. With a towel. There's the little girl looking. Harriet stood stock still. The little girl walked over to the cage. She looked at Harriet, she looked at Patricia, and then she smiled. Patricia, Harriet whispered, I think we're being chosen. Patricia nodded. How do I look? Harriet asked. The little girl looking. Patricia leaned in close to her ear. You look, she whispered, like you. Harriet put her hat back on her head and beamed. And that's our story. Again, sorry for my giggles, but I like this story because sometimes we think we need to be something different to have a friend or to have someone take care of us or love us, and that's just not really true. We just need to be who we are. But, like the last page says, when she puts back on the hat, we can still do some fun things too. So there's a balance there between changing everything and still having some fun. So maybe you might use some paper to make a hat today. That might be kind of fun. All you need is paper and like a stapler or tape. Because I think this hat is kind of fun. It looks a little bit like a paper sailboat upside down. So maybe your grown-ups remember how to make a paper sailboat, or we can research it online and then maybe tape some ribbons to the top. That might be kind of fun. So I thought that would be a fun project for today. I thought this was a cool story I wanted to share with you. I also hope that you have a chance to have some giggles today, whether they're from this book or something else. So I'll see you all tomorrow at 9:30. We'll do a different story. I hope that you have a great day. Love you so much. I'll see you soon.